Howdy y'all, welcome to the Blue Ridge Huntsman. Today I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a gear overview and go through my experience that I have with binocular harnesses. Some are good, some are bad. They're not all created equal. I just kind of want to go over what I've had, what's worked for me, what hasn't worked for me, and then what the new system I will be using is for this year. Now, I am in the bed of my truck currently. The lighting in my workshop is not the greatest, and this is the best lighting I've got for now, working with what we've got. So let's get into it. All right, so we'll start off with what I started with, which is the Vortex glass pack. Just kind of look over the doodles here. My little brother decided he was going to draw on it one day, and I figured I'd keep it for keepsake reasons anyways. As far as price goes, this is probably one of the cheapest entries as far as, beginner binocular harnesses. And the durability reflects that directly. There's supposed to be two of these drawstring pouches on each side, or elastic pouches rather. And that ripped off pretty immediately, and the other one started fraying. The other argument I have against this pack is when it's sitting up against your body, in order to reach in and get your binoculars, you have to come down here, undo this elastic, pull this up to where it's like almost hitting your chin and almost in your face, reach in, grab them out, and then close it, which makes a bunch of noise. It's a bunch of movement. It's overall just a pain in the butt, and it did not work for me. Another problem I had with it is the suspension system. It's got this basic cross-back design, which it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. Just overall, the price point directly corresponds with what you're getting. It's, no frills. It is what it is, and the durability isn't that great. It's nothing really a whole lot to show for. All right, moving on. My next harness was pretty short-lived. I had the glass pack for about 2 years before I decided to upgrade this year, and I upgraded to this. Now, I can't tell you exactly what the code of this product is or what the product name is. I know I got it from Cabela's, and I know it was $60, and that's pretty much all the information I'm going to give you is because I hate this thing. I had it for a week and a half, and coming in here, you will see I have had my mother sew it and fix it and repair it, and when she repaired that side broke. So, that's, I have nothing really nice to say about this. There were a few key features that were a better idea than the glass pack, but as far as durability goes, I have nothing to say. It's a front opening pack, which is less movement, less sound. If you heard, that's magnetic, so it holds open, so you can get in and out pretty easy. The suspension system was a little bit better. It's got a whole padded mesh back, but as far as quality goes, we can just toss that thing because it was garbage. Moving on from there, I had to have something to use, so what I was using was the just little lanyard that my Leupold binoculars came with, and then a little carabiner on my rangefinder, so that I could have both in the same place at the same time. Now that worked for a little while, but that's not exactly the program I want to be on, so we have now upgraded. So let's get into and unbox what the upgrade is. All right, so as you can see by the stickers on the box, this is a marsupial gear binocular harness, and I have waited. I wanted to open it up on camera to get my initial reaction and let y'all see what it looks like when it comes out of the packaging, but that right there means the world to me. Made in the USA, it's a good quality USA company, and they stand behind their product, that's for sure. So let's dig in here and see what all we get. All right, packing slip out of the way. So just immediately by touching and feeling this pack is going to be so much more durable than either of the other two that I have previously shown. It feels like good nylon product. And once again, biggest thing that drew me to it, opens from the front and then magnetically holds open. So I mean, yeah, it's a really good looking product. There's features everywhere. There's a pouch on the front, pouches on the side, elastic on both sides. There's a MOLLE attachment on the bottom for bear spray, holsters, and some other pouches. And then they've got other attachments like this rangefinder pouch that can go on either side of the pack. So you can pretty much kit this out exactly how you want it. There's also a big enclosed pouch on the back with elastic on top. Give me a second to put this thing together, and then I'll show y'all exactly what it looks like on my chest. So yeah. All right. So have it put together, and man, I'm already in love with this thing. I am already in love with this thing. It rides really high up on the chest. It feels sturdy when you're putting it on. I ordered the just standard pack, not the enclosed pack that comes all the way up. And I mean, I couldn't be happier. I ordered it, and I ordered the standard rangefinder pocket, and everything just, and it sits exactly where it needs to. All right, so we've got the bow, we've got the arrows, got the target set out. We're going to take a few shots, make sure the draw cycle feels good, make sure it doesn't limit my range of motion or anything like that, and get some practice in, because we're heading into the woods tomorrow night to see if we can get it done. So let's get after it. We're sitting at a solid 35.5 yards. Gotta remember where everything is now. So used to just putting everything in my pockets. Man, it feels really good. Doesn't hinder movement or anything like that. Stays tucked out of the way. Side to side was good, but it was a little low. Which I've got to shoot in between my second and third pin, so it's a little interesting figuring out where I need to hold. About in the same spot it looked like. All right, those were field tips. Now we're shooting a broadhead, making sure everything flies properly. That's about the same spot, just a little low. Man. Oh, I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Other than one flyer, we held about a softball-sized group. If you're in the market for a binocular harness, I would 110% recommend to you the marsupial gear pack system.